Financial freedom, yeah, that's the goal. Invest your time, invest your soul. Save it, stack it, watch it grow. Generational wealth, coach flow.
We are off to the races. That's right. We are off to the races. The momentum has picked up, and I hope you are doing well, because today, at the time's recording, the market has been on fire. And I'm going to share with you today on Generation Investors Podcast, for those who are tuning in for the first time, why the market is taking off and the stocks that I'm looking to add to my portfolio. And if you stay tuned towards the end, gotta leave with motivation, gotta leave with inspiration. And do me a favor, hit that thumbs, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're not gonna waste any time, because the peace talks in the US and Iran war. The latest news, Trump has said there's been a ceasefire for the next 10 days. And see, we can get a truce in the Strait of Hormuz, okay? And with what's going on the other side of the world, this oil. We can't do nothing without it. The other side of the world can't do nothing without it, because everybody depends on oil. And so they're looking to get some type of agreement, okay? The ceasefire that was already on the table, they looking to see if we can end this war without any more just people losing their lives, because people are losing their lives and people are really struggling out here. And I do mean really struggling. So hopefully, prayerfully, we can get some type of agreement after the 10 days is over with. But we have to wait and see what the move is going to be, okay? Because anything can happen. The trade talks, the agreement can fall apart, and we can go right back to being red. So while we are green, Netflix, their earnings was a disappointment, but the dip, okay? Talking about a dip right here in Netflix. With the earnings, a disappointment, and with the CEO, I say the CEO named Reed Hastings looking to leave in June. That was another blow to Netflix. But long term, I do believe long term, Netflix is a long-term banger for me. Remember, this is not financial advice, this is financial education. And the price target for analysts, they say with this dip, this is a buy, okay, at the current price. And price target, we still, in the next few months, looking to go 115 to 120, and long-term past 120, looking to go 150, okay? And so this is just a name of the game. We have dips, we have pullbacks, but Netflix is still a long-term banger, because if you have Netflix, like I have Netflix, why continue to be a consumer when you can be an investor as well and make money with this big play right here? Which brings me to Nvidia. Yes, Nvidia, ongoing commitment. They said the ongoing commitment to AI, including this $70 billion investment that they are making with other companies. I see Nvidia, one is my hottest plays that I will continue to add shares to my portfolio this year. And long term, they looking in the next 12 months about to push the price to 273. And analysts saying it can go even higher than that, because with Nvidia, a lot of these companies will need the chips. They're going to need the semiconductors. They're going to need the data centers to help with their companies as well and push this AI movement to the next level. So I believe Nvidia, remember, Nvidia is the largest, at the time of recording, the largest company in the world. We talk about trillions and trillions of dollars. So Nvidia got the money to spend. Okay. And so moving on to Microsoft, another hot long-term banger. The latest news on them, they're expanding its enterprise AI partnerships and integrating new tools within the Microsoft ecosystem as well. Microsoft at the times recording has been steadily moving up. And they say, analysts are saying within the next 12 months, we could see this thing hitting between 571, if not more, because of the AI space. And Microsoft, just like Nvidia, they are in cahoots in this AI space. And I want to say it's like there are also partnership as well on other products that they're going to push out this year. So we have to wait and see what the products that Microsoft have, but just know that Microsoft is slowly creeping up. And which brings me to my next play that I will continue to add is Amazon. Amazon announcing on 11.6 billion, all right, acquisition of Global Star. So they partner with this company. They're going to expand their satellites and their connections with the internet and really make things a little bit faster on how they are pushing out their products. We know that Amazon has everything, really. Amazon is a one-stop shop, so whatever you need, Amazon has it, and it continues to be the number one leader in e-commerce. So Amazon got money to spend. They got a lot of money to spend. If you really look up on these companies that I'm talking about, market cap, and Amazon is definitely in that multi-million, billion-dollar company. And that's why I continue to add to my portfolio, because the price target for Amazon, they're looking in the next 12 months, 284, if not more. Okay, so that's on the modest end, 284, if not more. And you know how I feel about SPMO. That's right. This one right here is the best momentum play that I will continue to add to my portfolio. And if you are a new investor, SPM, you cannot go wrong with SPM, because SPM have the Nvidias. SPM have these individual plays that if you say, you know what, Coach Flo, these individual stocks are too risky for me, get your ETF. I encourage all my new investors, start with the foundation, which is ETF, and SPMO has the momentum and it has diversity. Okay, so you want that diversification, SPMO is the way to go. So let me know in the comment below, are you buying the dips? Are you buying the pullbacks? Because stocks, they tend to go up, they tend to go down. It's the name of the game. But long term, we looking to make money. And if you stay tuned towards this portion, this one right here, shout out to Generation Investor Shop. This is the place for you. If you are really serious about investing, I'm talking about, this is everything investing. I'm talking about savings. I'm talking about saving, budgeting. I'm talking about credit. I'm talking about the one-stop shop for workshops, guides, games for all ages. Okay, all ages can really benefit from these different resources. I got even free resources out there. So I got a little bit of everything. I got pay resources. I got free resources. So you say, Coach Flo, I don't have enough money, or I have a little bit of money, go ahead and go look into this shop and check out the free resources. And then, like I said, bless me with some of the other resources, and these resources will change your life. You got to invest in yourself. That's the name of the game. So if you're wondering where to start, what to look for, check out, I'm gonna leave a description in the link in the description below, so you can go check that out, and definitely leaving you with motivation. We got to stop chasing after money. We got to stop chasing after money, because the society we live in is so, I got to get the bag. I got to get the bag. I got to get the bag. How about God is saying, I want you to not only be able to own things, I want you to be able to pay off things. Okay, I want you to be able to really feel or really experience what financial freedom looks like. Okay, not stressed out, not trying to figure out if the light's gonna be cut on, cut off, if I'm gonna have money for gas, I'm gonna have money for food on the table, if I'm going to pay my insurance. Hey, stop chasing out the money, because like I said, God got something bigger for you. He got something better for you. How about God saying, you thinking about how can I just pay off this rent for the month? Or how can I just have gas for the month? Or how can I just feed my children or feed my kids? God's saying, I'm going to supply all your needs. I will supply all your needs if you come to me. Okay. He has the answer. He has the solution. Okay. So definitely we got to stop chasing the bag and chasing out the money. Moving to, with this economy that we're living in, we got to start living within our means. We got to start living in our means. There's so many things out here that is jockeying for our attention. They're jockeying for what you can buy, consume, because we live in a consumer society, but we got to live in our means. And living our means, what that looks like, Coach Flo, I'm glad you asked. Budgeting, savings, investing, getting life insurance. We got to start looking to cut back on certain things, because a lot of things that we might want don't mean that we need it. Okay, so that becomes a level of wisdom. So living within our means, because the future is expensive. I say it again, the future is expensive. If you haven't been looking at the gas, if you haven't been looking at food, if you haven't been looking at how insurance, mortgage, rents, lights, gas, all that is only going to go up. It's only going to go up. I hate to say that and be the bearer of bad news, but it's only going to go up. So we got to start looking at how can we supplement our income? What can side hustles, whether you need to go back to school, get a certification, get you a degree, if you need to get your master's, you need to relocate, downsize, whatever that is, you have to do what's best for you and your family and live within your means, because social media will lie to you and have you thinking that you're missing out, and you're really not missing out. At the end of the day, you, as I look at it, you're probably early. That's what it is. You're early, more so than you think like you're late. Maybe you're early to what's to come if you really start to sit back and think, you know what? I have dreams, I have goals, and I'm not going to let nothing keep me from reaching those. That's it. Point blank period. You might have negativity, all those different things. You might not have seen what wealth looks like, what true freedom looks like, what financial freedom looks like. You can be the first. Okay. So like I've said in the past, don't let no one tell you what you can or can't do, because it can happen through who? You. So if you have enjoyed this episode, hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit the subscribe. And if you hasn't checked out my last episode, go back to my last episode. It's full of hot stocks, it's full of gems, it's full of motivation, and we all need that. So I appreciate you. See you in the next one. Peace.